Ladies and gentlemen, today's podcast is sponsored by our friends over at LinkedIn.
Woo!
These days, every new potential hire can feel like a high-stakes wager for your small business. You want to be 100% certain that you have access to the best qualified candidates available. That's why you have to check out LinkedIn Jobs.
LinkedIn Jobs helps you find the right people for your team faster and for free, and exactly how I found my guy Ben, who I've taken on.
Lovely Ben.
Yeah, I took him on.
Currently downstairs.
Yeah, currently downstairs working for me, actually. It was absolutely fantastic, and obviously, most importantly, it was easy, quick, and free.
So in order to try and search for someone to hire, add your job and the purple hashtag hiring frame to your LinkedIn profile to spread the word that you're hiring.
That's right. Simple tools like screening questions make it easier to focus on candidates with just the right skills and experiences so you can quickly prioritize who you'd like to interview and hire.
So of course, it's imperative to finish the year strong, and why not use LinkedIn to help you do that?
Exactly. You know, we've taken on Ben through LinkedIn. We're putting out a new video actually next week, and it's a banger to finish the year.
It's why small businesses rate LinkedIn Jobs #1 in delivering quality hires versus leading competitors.
That's right. So to post your job for free, head to linkedin.com/pitch. That is linkedin.com/pitch to post your jobs for free. Terms and conditions apply.
Back on with the podcast.
Ladies and gentlemen, make sure you are following us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify.
Give us a 5-star rating. It massively helps us out. Enjoy.
Today I'm wearing an Italian Christmas jumper to pay homage to the teams that didn't make it to the World Cup, even though England have just been knocked out. Sad times. But to raise the roof here, ladies and gentlemen, we've got Specs on the show.
What's up, boys?
Yeah,
Thank you, man.
We needed cheering up, mate. So
man.
We got one of the funniest people we know, so thanks for joining.
I didn't know I was an England fan to that game, you know. I was all like trying to root for the African teams, and then England are playing France. And
Morocco's still in it.
Morocco's still in it, of course, but you know, Ghana and Senegal, I want them those teams to go far.
Yeah.
But then I'm watching England and France, and then I'm just like, France score, and I'm fuming.
Yeah.
Fuming.
Yeah, I was very upset.
But do you know what? We're saying this the other day. We're like, you can just, all I feel today is like heartbreak because we didn't play badly. We went out to a worldie, too many, and a missed penalty.
Am I being hypercritical by thinking that Jordan Pickford should?
Yeah, no, you don't, mate. You cannot say that. We thought that on the game. You think
he has little arms? I've said this at the start. He has tiny arms.
He's hit that ball 106 kilometers an hour.
Does a man with bigger arms save that? Yes or no?
I think.
Nah.
I think Jordan Pickford, looking back, would be really disappointed that he didn't.
It's curling away from him.
Yeah, but
he's a tiny keeper.
I think as a keeper of his ability, he would expect to do better there. I honestly, I think he's going to look back and go,
nah,
I should be getting closer to that.
Do you think he could see the ball from when it got hit though?
But it goes through Bellingham's legs, doesn't it?
Yeah, I feel like he's seen it a bit late. I can't blame him for that. That's a good goal. Sometimes you just got to rate the goal.
I agree. I fully agree.
It's a ridiculous strike, but in my mind, I reckon Jordan Pickford wishes he did better there.
Do you think?
Yeah, because how well he played for the rest of the game. He's like, there's so many great saves that he made throughout that game that I just think that from that distance, he shouldn't be getting beaten like that.
What were your takeaways from the match?
I was, again, fuming because, for me, France are terrible.
Yeah, they were way better.
I think France, there's never been a time I've watched France, I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
They've always just sit back and do nothing and then just hit you.
Yeah.
So for me, it was just like, it was the way England lost. England had the ball, had most of the ball. I didn't feel like France were dangerous. I didn't feel like Mbappe obviously beat Walker for pace in that little period, but I didn't feel like when you look at their team,
man.
Like Griezmann and Rabiot, like, come on, man.
But I feel like Walker actually kept, the reason why Mbappe was quiet was because of Walker.
Yeah, for
Walker
sure.
kept, apart from, mate, when Mbappe went past him, my God, how has Mbappe burned Walker for pace? That's when you realise.
And physically, when they met whilst they were running,
that was nuts.
Just pushed Walker out of the way. Do you know I'm fuming? I never saw one overlap from Walker.
We could have pushed on.
But I reckon he's been told to do that though, because Mbappe, attacking wise, cheats a little bit. Like he always stays quite high and hangs on the defenders anyway.
But Mbappe,
so when the break comes, he's always got an advantage. So I think Southgate's gone, mate, that you've got players in front of you to deal with the midfield.
That's cautious. I don't like that.
But at the same time, it is Mbappe.
Yeah, exactly.
Like the best player in the world.
Yeah. I think there's certain people in the world that you have to just be like, right, let's play seriously. If we just want to play football, he's gone. That's a goal.
Do you know my thing is this? It's a quarterfinal, so it's one game.
Yeah.
So and I get it. Mbappe is serious, but like, forget him. That's it. Like, because if Mbappe scores a hat trick against England, it's a good loss because it's Mbappe. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
We were saying this on the show. We were like, if we were, that's what makes it so tough to accept the loss, because we didn't get outplayed. If Mbappe scored a hat trick and we were just wiped off the floor, you just have to be like, hold your hands up, like, yeah, they were just clearly better than us. But they weren't better than us.
Yeah.
We actually did everything right, I think, up until the subs. I think the subs were the wrong subs. I think that's being a bit harsh.
Do you not think because we were that dominant and because we played that well, that leaving the subs until late wasn't even a bad decision? Like, you don't change players that are playing well.
Yeah, but I thought we should have brought on Rashford earlier. Look at the impact he's had every time he's come on.
Okay, in that case, who'd you take off at that point?
I would have taken off Hendo and I would have brought on Rashford, put Rashford to the left, and put Foden in the middle, drop Bellingham back to sit on Griezmann.
Even no disrespect to Hendo, but starting Hendo for me, again, cautious. They played Chimeni and Rabiot with Griezmann in front. We're going with a flat 3. Go. Why do we play number 10 and go? I don't get it. Go for it. Bellingham and Rice, they could have sat.
They were brilliant.
And we could have someone just floating in front.
Yeah.
Do you know who I feel was really gutted not to even get a minute? Maddison.
Of course.
Our second most creative player behind Harry Kane.
I think that's the perfect game for him to come on as well.
Mate.
Like, that's literally a James Maddison game set up for him.
Who's to say you
could in the field between the lines?
I agree Henderson has played really well, but I feel like if you're going why couldn't you play Bellingham and Rice, who would have kept Griezmann, who's been very dangerous for France's World Cup, would have kept him quiet. If you put Maddison in that hole, feeding in Kane, feeding in Saka, feeding in Foden, my God.
You don't need 3 on Griezmann. Griezmann's terrible.
No, but I thought that as well. But I saw every game he played against England. He weren't great, mate. He was so good this World Cup. He's been unreal.
He's really influential.
I don't like
him. Because he's in a team of superstars, he goes completely under the radar.
Do you think?
I don't like him.
He got 2 assists in the game.
What's his game? What is his? I don't understand what I'm watching when I watch him. What's his game?
He's like. How do I describe him? He's like a weird Ozil. He's left-footed. You think he's not really doing anything.
Yeah.
But you say he got 2 assists that game.
He got 2 assists. I mean, that cross was
nuts.
But before that, I was like,
here's one for you lot. So obviously, the biggest take. It was sad to say. The biggest takeaway from the game was the referee. And this is not being a biased England
it's
fan.
the way the referee looks.
He's actually crap.
I completely agree, and I've seen French supporters, French fans, people that are French as well, all on Twitter saying that even though they went through, they still agree that the referee.
Because as good as Tourmani's goal, that foul was actually a foul on Saka.
Yeah, it was a foul.
Like, it's not.
No, that wasn't a foul.
Oh, it was. Yes, it
No,
was.
it wasn't a foul. No way. I'm fed up with Saka doing that stuff.
No, it was a foul.
Always on the floor. Get up.
It's a foul.
That wasn't a foul.
It's a foul.
Not that one. That one. What's his name? Bacano. Who's his name? The centre back for
Bacano.
Yeah, Bacano. He had a stink of a game, yeah, because he was all over the place.
Yeah.
But that foul wasn't a foul.
But if you could look at all the fouls that were given during the game and weren't given, surely we could have got a foul there.
Yeah.
That has to be.
Can't go back. You can't go back to that. Honestly, you can't. That's too easy. Saka,
I said
that's
VAR,
too easy.
go back, foul.
I thought that was going to be the case.
Maybe Kane, the foul on Kane by the same player on Bacano.
That's a penalty, right? Because I know people are. I've heard the argument that he's been initially contacted outside the box, but he hooks his leg.
It's a pen
on the line of the box.
It's a pen. Do you know what's even more annoying? Is that VAR? They've looked at it and said, "Yeah, not a foul." Have they said it's a free kick? But why? This is what I don't get with VAR.
Yeah.
It's a dangerous free kick, but we can go back if it's a penalty, but we can't go if it's a free kick. How does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's a danger. That could lead to a goal scoring opportunity. And the fact that it shouldn't have been VAR in the first place, the referee's not even given a foul.
Yeah.
The referee hasn't given a foul.
He really tried not to give the Mason Mount one as well.
It doesn't even matter if it's not a penalty or if it's not a free. If it's in the box or outside the box, he's not given a foul in the first place.
Yeah.
This is what I'm so confused. And the Mason Mount, he didn't give it.
He didn't even want to.
When Mason Mount gets in the back foot to win the second penalty, when Mount comes on, he's pushed him. It's so clear. It's actually so clear.
I didn't think that was a pen either.
Oh,
what?
It's in the back.
Mate, Cancelo got sent off for the same thing. Cancelo got sent off for the same
in the back. It's not shoulder to shoulder though.
Come on, man.
He's not even looked at the ball.
Bro,
it's in the back.
Look at the ball though. He just goes.
Yeah, but it's just what I don't like. It's like if I come to barging, you just throw yourself on the floor. Like
No. But if you look at it, it's actually a hard barge.
Alright, can I ask you a question?
He gets classed.
Honestly, right? That barge doesn't happen. Is Matt bringing that down?
It doesn't matter.
You see what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter.
The ball was gone.
But that's why it's not a red card. Because he's not getting the ball.
Yeah, but
it's a foul off the ball.
If you give the foul, you got to send him off.
Yeah,
Well, I did
that's
say
what I
this.
agree
I
with.
did say this, but
Yeah.
it's not a goal.
That's the problem.
It's a foul off the ball.
Yeah, but there's no attempt to play the ball, so that's by definition a red card.
Well, I was screaming for a red card.
He wasn't even going to give a yellow, remember? The players went up and started
Yeah.
saying
I
cards.
actually thought, is it Theo Hernandez?
Yeah.
Yeah.
People hated me in the chat because I actually said that's a second yellow, it's a red card. Boys, it's a red card. We're going to win.
Yeah.
He hadn't actually been booked.
You know, he'd produced so many fouls in that game and not been carded at all.
Yes, it's because the
Like, they
referee was
got away with
biased,
it big time.
and the referee has been kept on for the semis.
Yeah, the referee didn't look
and
like a
Michael Oliver's gone home.
He didn't look like a ref.
He didn't.
No, he doesn't.
What did he look like?
I don't know. I'm looking at him, man.
Ice cream
Just, yeah, just look like someone that you saw ice cream or something. Like, just, It wasn't. It looks like he. There's no way that guy refs somewhere.
Yeah.
There's no way.
I don't.
I've been quite disappointed with all the refereeing.
But even the players have
because the
been
Argentina
disappointed.
Netherlands game was a shambles refereeing wise as well.
Didn't Bruno? Someone said it is a bit weird. There is an Argentine ref refereeing one of the semi-finals,
Yeah.
and Argentina in the semi-finals,
Yeah.
which doesn't make sense
Yeah,
because I feel like it's like you wouldn't have an Arsenal fan referee refereeing a Spurs game when Arsenal going to win the league.
But surely there is though, isn't it?
Surely,
deep
we
down.
think,
Yeah.
but
Deep
it's
down.
easy with nationalities, right? In the
Yeah.
semi-finals, all the referees should not be. They should all be neutral. They should not be a nationality of a team in a semi-final.
But do you know what?
Opposed to,
But do
yeah.
you know what I would say though? Look, Argentina ref doesn't give a penny, let's say, to Croatia. VAR will be in his ears. So what's he going to do? Ignore VAR?
He could, yeah. Think how many refs are going to.
I've never heard a ref ignore VAR, by the way. So this is going to be interesting.
They might do though.
I don't. Honestly,
Imagine they got an agenda. Imagine they get it in there. Oh yeah, mate. If you don't, Argentina didn't go through here.
Yeah.
He's like, what's he going to do? Is he going to give the penalty and listen to VAR, or is he not going to give it and be like, I'm doing this for my country?
Yeah.
boys. Honestly, I don't think there's even like. I think from next year, I think we shouldn't have refs anymore. I think just
Robots.
From now on, you know, if there's a foul, everyone just looks up. Someone up there in the box or something. You might as well. There's no point in the ref being there.
Those automated hoovers that, you know.
What?
Yeah.
Where you click on them,
There's no point.
I actually quite liked one addition though.
What?
Was the offside thing. Because it's
Send
like
the
that.
automated
It's like
offside.
that.
Yeah, it's
like that.
fantastic, yeah.
It's instant. The offside or onside, it's instant.
Can't lie, yeah.
Have you
The
seen
more-
it?
the more
So they have like it's
Cameras all around the
computer
stadium.
generated within seconds. You know if it's offside or onside. There's no VAR doing the lines and whatnot. Instant clarification if it's on or offside.
Yeah. The more the robots take over, the better the games are. I'm not even. That's right.